Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body.
Whoa. Well, that escalated quickly. Hello guys, welcome back to Serena. We're gonna read the letters from... or Serena's gonna read the letters. You know.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Yeah, and that was the letter.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
I touched the bed, didn't I, before?
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place.
I'm surprised you can see anything through the fucking things, dirt on the windows and shit.
It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark. The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing. The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me?
As you can see, something is definitely wrong. He would never say this before. About Serena.
The sunlight is so bright here. There's a crack in this window.
Okay.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again.
Well, you sound annoyed.
No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered. The clock has always been rather autonomous. Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. We brought the lamps with us when we got this place all those years ago. They were from a garage sale. The sun is streaming through the window. No reason to turn this on. All these metaphors and similes in my head. Light of my life. Make light. Wait, that's another kind of light. A lamp is a lamp, but to a writer, every mundane item triggers connections, and that leads to more. It seemed like neither of us could bother to properly wipe the lampshades. All these metaphors and a lamp is a lamp. It seemed like neither of us could bother to properly wipe the lampshades.
Nipples.
She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
I read it for the articles, of course.
Yeah.
Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing. I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? I needed some incentive. Something good. She's beautiful,
Okay.
but what's her obsession with dolphins?
Let's go and check here.
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could
Well,
tell
she
from its
wasn't
appearance
pretty.
that it had been the center. My love. We don't have a lot of photos. The guy who snapped it. My love. We don't have a lot. The guy who snapped this. My love.
So I can see his... Okay, things are happening, I mean.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking. It never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared?
It's me, or did this room get colder? Like it looks
Actually,
colder.
I think it might have gone. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I thought so too, once. That is, until the loneliness kicked in. Why did we choose this place? We were both so young and spontaneous. Why did we suddenly decide we should let our love wither away in a still life? Sunlight can be confusing, oppressive. As if,
See?
could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me?
I don't know.
I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some
The music
point,
changed.
it just stopped. I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, I still remember when this thing smelled of fresh paint. How did I miss everything getting dinkier and more worn? We
God,
should
she's
have
laughing.
renewed our life somehow, but money. After all these years, it permanently smells of her. Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. He spent his last years in retreat from the world, though, writing in a cork-lined bedroom. It's too tangy, too poignant. Brings it all back.
Do I even matter to you anymore? Do you even notice anything I do? How I look? How I smell?
Depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful... I should leave the keys here until she comes back. Because I know she will.
Where are you going?
I said I'd be back, and here I am. I did come back. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one.
Guess there's nothing in here.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your... And then you toppled.
Okay, so doesn't say anything more about that. Yes. Um.
Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house?
When did the color fade from these lampshades? That's why we liked them in the first place. There's enough light already. All these metaphors and similes in my
Check
head.
this one.
A radiant cover image on this one. Hardly much consolation. These girls look quite adventurous.
Doing more research, dear?
I needed some incentive, something good left in this world. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers.
I bet.
What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love?
I wanna know.
Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips. But I can't sleep. It feels as if... No trusting this clock. I don't sleep well with it. There are no monsters under the bed.
You check the
I guess
rug
they're all in
then.
my...
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us. I remember us washing it properly in the lake many summers ago.
Hmm.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
Alright, this one.
Were there times I could have complimented the way she dressed? Told her how beautiful she was to me? Instead of assuming she already knew?
Probably.
Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body.
Whoa. Well, that escalated quickly.
This isn't like me. I must calm down. If anyone is to be blamed, that's me. This ugly old thing makes me feel sick. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care. I torture myself trying to I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Whoa, whoa,
All of I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Well, I think he's losing it, guys. Did the cabin go darker? Feels like it. Can't really.
How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage?
What? No, I don't think so. It looks like it got darker. I don't know if it did. Probably my imagination.
I will fix it. In case she comes back. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? I torture myself trying to remember. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now?
I don't know.
Too upset to even think straight. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things.
Oh god.
It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. I hate her so. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me.
Whoa.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Let's go and check the pills.
I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High blood pressure? What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
I couldn't care less about this. I torture myself trying to remember.
Christ. Shit's really going down here. But I'll continue in the next part. Bye.